Whoops.
Square Enix.
I'm professional. Come on, laptop. In the chat. I feel like I should shrink my webcam just a tiny bit more. That way I'm just in the black void. There we go. Tran. The title says it. This is Star Ocean, Second Evolution. The PSP remake of the PlayStation 2 game, Star Ocean, the second story. Well, this is its opening. This is legitimately one of my favorite games of all time. And, well, it's on PSP, which is rather handy. I gotta remember not to do that. PSP does not like being moved around like that. PSP is not happy in general. It is also one of the first games and one of the only good games I've really ever encountered that starts you off on a pick your hero. We have Claude C. Kenny, the 19-year-old son of Ronix J. Kenny, protagonist of the first game. Hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation and Earthling ensign attending the Federation Academy. It often troubles him that his life has been molded more by others than himself. And Rena Lanford, free-spirited 18-year-old girl full of dreams and imagination. Rena is adept at unarmed combat and has the special ability to heal others. She lives in Arlia, located in the southern part of the planet Expel. And because this, honestly, I'm just going to come out and say it. This is just me turning a test playthrough into a stream. I'm going with Rena, because it's a test playthrough for what will hopefully be a series at some point. Everyone's going to be asking that, aren't they? I knew this was coming. This is Star Ocean, Second Evolution. That's what it is. Expect the opening of this game to not be done until, like, 2 hours from now. It has a really long opening. Boom. There goes the game, answering the question for me. I love this music. I just hope it's not too loud, because it kind of looks like it is. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Yeah, about there looks good. Hope that's not too low, though. If you might be sitting there going, this looks like a PlayStation game. This was a PlayStation game. Also, yes, it is incredibly small. Like, the screen... I don't know why the PSP does that. Like, the game itself is in such a tiny window.
Hold on just a minute.
So, voice acting.
What, Mom?
Don't you what Mom me. How about taking a break for once today? You were just there yesterday and the day before that.
Maybe she likes going there.
I know, but it's just that being there makes me feel so calm. Come on, why can't I go?
Because I said so.
Yep, there's the mom excuse.
All the crazy things going on since that sorcery globe crashed down on us.
Turning everything back up a little bit.
Just last night we had a huge earthquake. The animals are all going wild and attacking people. It's too dangerous right now.
But she's Rena. She can punch people and things.
Besides, there's also...
See you later.
Ah! Wait a minute!
She also gives no craps.
Oh, that child? What she sees in the sacred forest is beyond me.
Maybe the fact that it's sacred and a forest. Those two things together make it rather nice.
Whew, that was close. Why does my mom always have to harp on me like that? I better get to the sacred forest quick if I want to make it there.
You better be quick. I'm gonna grab this, which is some leather armor. Oh god, I forgot this existed. Okay, one second. Menu equipment. Yes. I forget. Right, it isn't an option in there, is it? It's in here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Off. The equipment wizard is dumb. I keep message skipping off. You know what, while I'm in here, I'm gonna change the window a bit. Because, wrong way. Because I just find it is much easier to read everything myself if everything is just solid black. So I'm gonna do that. Because it just makes everything easier to read. At least for me. I love how you can literally fully customize what menus look like. There we go. On the PlayStation, it also carried into the save menu. So, like, when looking at saves, you could actually see the different colorations. I mean, I want Reno wearing that leather armor anyway, but I don't like the equipment wizard. We can talk to everybody. I'm not going to, because I don't think I have to. Not yet. Most of the beginning of this game is talking to everybody in town about 50 times. So, you know. Oh, hey, it's a pole playing hula hoops. There's a save point. We can save at these. They're rather convenient. I would save, but there's no point. Who needs to save? I was going into the sacred forest. What could be so dangerous here?
Phew. Something about the sacred forest just makes me feel refreshed. I think I'll try going in a little further today. It's so pretty. I really wish my mother wouldn't worry so much about me. This place couldn't possibly be any safer.
Go on, run!
Yep. There is actual, basically animated cutscenes to this. Those didn't exist on the PlayStation version.
We can handle this.
So, fun fact, this entire battle is handled by the AI alone. The AI can very easily actually lose this on the higher difficulties. Which I would be playing on if they were unlocked. I don't know why they're not.
That's one for us. Whoa!
Mystery Man gained a level! As he says, whoa.
Whew. Good thing I made it in time.
Who is this guy? He's dressed all weird. And what was that light? He killed that monster in the blink of an eye.
That light was him breaking a rule.
You alright? Well, that was a close one. By the way, if you don't mind me asking... Hey, wait!
The player can still lose it too.
That's scary.
Because you
didn't have to get
you
so
probably weren't
close
around
to me
for
like
it.
that all of a sudden.
But
Maybe it was rude of me to run away like that.
these are the two protagonist characters. You get to pick which one is your main character. So if you choose Mystery Man there, which we already know is named Claude, you can lose it by just not pushing a button, but literally it's as easy as just tapping R1 until you win. The AI can be a bit dumb on that though, and it'll use it, and then wait, and then get punched, and then die, because that's a rather late game enemy he just killed.
He did tell me to wait, too. Hope he's still around.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd wait for me.
I'm just literally
I'm
just
sorry I
enjoying
ran
the
away
music.
like
Oh, no, that's okay.
It's just that everything happened so quickly. I was really shocked.
So I must ask Average, is everything audible, like the game? Like, can you make out what they're saying? Is it too low or too loud?
Yes, a little. Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me, but I just ran off like that.
Nah, don't worry about it. Besides, you did stop to wait, didn't you?
Cool.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Raina. Raina Lanford.
Oh, and, I'm Claude. Claude C. Kinney. Hi.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kenny. So, Mr. Kenny, was there something you wanted to ask me earlier?
Yes, there was.
Oh, right. It's nothing that important, really, but...
It's not important in the slightest.
Where am I?
He's just completely lost. Like, completely and utterly lost.
Are you a traveler?
Something like that, yeah.
Hello, Anissa.
Where are you from?
From Earth?
Earth? Where is that?
Well, how can I put it? It's really far away from here. Really far away. Probably.
It's probably that far away.
A faraway place? That's really amazing.
Yes. Well, not really.
Mr. Kenny, once we cross this bridge, we'll be in Arlia.
Arlia, is that where you live? But, are you sure it's alright if I just barge in?
Clearly, he's from
Of
Canada.
course it is. Besides, I need to repay you somehow.
No, please, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything that special.
You don't have to be so modest. It won't be much, just the least I can offer you. So please.
Birds!
Here we are. Welcome to Arlia.
Hello, Rand. My day's been pretty good. Well, but as good as it can be. With, you know, my desktop broken.
Wow, it's so pretty.
I have been kind of bored most of the day. Like, I didn't even wake
Is
up
it?
until, like,
Well, thank
4.
you.
Ah, it's such a nice place. I like it a lot.
This game is Star Ocean, Second Evolution. It's one of my favorite games. And I've wanted to do a
So,
test
would you be
playthrough
able
of
to
it
show
for a
me around the
while.
village?
So, I just decided, you know what, I can't do anything I wanted to do for the streams, so I'll just turn my test playthrough into a stream. Now we have to talk to everybody. Hello. Rena, my child. You look like... How are you doing? You look just as vibrant as ever. Doesn't even pay any attention to this mystery man with me. And hello, AI. This is Velding Church. We hold wedding ceremonies and things here. Father Marshall is a very hardworking man. So he's here for us about something we need to talk about it. Or when we need to talk. I can read. Sounds like a wonderful man. Everyone trusts him. Wow, Rena, you got yourself a boyfriend? Took you longer than I expected. Rena, could you tell me the story of the Hero of Light again? No, I'm sorry, I need to take Claude around the village today. Yeah, I mean, that is a pretty important thing. Rena, my child, what a pleasant surprise! You'd be in the Sacred Forest, as usual. Well, I was, and then this man appeared, and this giant gorilla, and he shot it in the face. I have not yet. I was just kind of sitting doing mostly nothing all day. Well, I was talking with Robotic, so I don't tend to listen to music when I'm talking with her. This new guy, this new boyfriend. He is not my boyfriend, just someone who saved my life. As a newlywed couple, they're so in love with each other, it's almost embarrassing to watch. Then why are we in their house? Other than we have to be. Friend to see with you? No, it isn't. I mean, you probably shouldn't be saying that in front of, you know, your husband. But whatevs. Before I forget, I forget if it's... Yes, it is off. Equipment Wizard sucks. Get a rose hip. And some blueberries. Who's gonna steal their stuff? I mean, it's cool if you send more. I will get to them. I might actually, after the stream, just start listening through all of the tracks in the music channel. Doesn't Alan come here anymore? That is a good question. It is. It is a very good question. Just a childhood friend. I mean, the character that my main character is doesn't have a father. And Claude, I think, only has a father. I forget if his mother is still alive. Sarlia goods. They sell all kinds of useful things. Certainly smells good. Those are herbs. And Claude has no idea what herbs are. Proving that he is an earthling. And here we can buy things. We can buy sandals. These are literally useless. They're 1 defense. We will be given better footwear. You have rose hips, which we found one of. They restore 2% HP and can be used for other things. They're never really used for their healing. And you get lavender, which heals 3%. Once again, you wouldn't use it for its healing. Aqua berries. These cure poison. It says no additional description. They also heal about 8% of your HP. You get blackberries. They restore 22% MP. Blueberries do the same for HP. Spectacles are used for appraising, which is something we can't do yet. So, you know, no one needs glasses yet. See what kind of guy. Mother must be worried. Where you been? Yeah, I've just been almost dying. No big deal. Well, the town carpenter and his family. Got a big job in the next town over right now, so I don't see him home much these days. These 2 kids are just here by themselves? I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. They're fine. That's right, those poor kids. I can try to visit them as often as I can. It's pretty nice of you, Rena. I'm just gonna steal from them. We have some strawberry jam. That also restores HP. I think that is 24% HP? Yeah, he's been working, he has been back. After his sister Lily's away. Can't tell you a story right now. I'm busy. I'll totally be back at some point to tell you a story. I forget if we have to talk to the person in here or not. We do have to step in here, I guess, because there's this going on. The mayor of Arlia. He's a really knowledgeable guy, but he doesn't seem to be in right now. Oh, Reno. This young gentleman. I don't think I've met him before. He's just some random guy who just showed up out of a bush. You know, no big deal. Is it T for T? Yeah, I suppose. Well, this is First Departure's case, but I use their cases pretty interchangeably. I tend to just swap them back and forth. I have First Departure here, too. I've already played through First Departure on stream before. I do want to play through it again on stream. Wait a second, I need to clean up the place a bit. And here's why this kind of takes forever.
Welcome back, Rena. Is something wrong?
Something big has happened, Mom. This is serious.
Oh, really now? Just what could that be?
I'm not exaggerating. He's here. The hero has arrived.
The hero!
What?
The hero! The one from the legends! You know, the hero of light! He's come to save us!
Rena, are you sure about that?
And she's pretty sure.
Yes. He's wearing clothes like I've never seen before, and he has the Sword of Light.
He sure does. Kind of.
The Sword of Light?
I mean, he broke it, but, you know, he does have it.
Yes, he used this unbelievable light to save me in the sacred forest. It had to be the Sword of Light.
I mean,
So where is he right now?
in the doorway.
He's outside right now, so I'm gonna...
Wait a minute, Rena.
Excuse me.
Yeah, she took like 2 minutes,
Is something wrong, Mr. Kenny?
and he got bored.
It's been a while since you left me, so I was just wondering what's up.
Oh, my apologies. Would you wait outside for me just a little bit longer?
Sure. Do you mind if I walk around a little?
No, please do. Go ahead. Whew, he surprised me.
Was that him, Rena?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Are you sure we should leave him out there by himself?
I mean, no, we
I
shouldn't.
think he'll be okay, but
Rena, tell him to come inside. That'll probably be better. Yes, let's do that.
Now, let's see if I can remember the essential people to talk to get through this as quickly as possible.
you actually believed me, Mom.
Of course I did, Rena. You're my daughter.
Thank you.
I think it's this person. He's walking around here. There's lots of questions. What do you find so unusual about Arlia? Probably everything. Just here a minute ago. Okay. And these asking some weird questions. Something about machines. Told him I had no idea what he's talking about, because I really don't. Didn't think he left the village. Where's his friend come from? He's obviously not from Arlia, but I've never seen him in Silva either. He's around saying all kinds of weird stuff, like not knowing where he is. It's because he doesn't know where he is. Saw him around here a minute ago. Where? Oh, jeez, I missed somebody, didn't I? Tomorrow will probably be Splatoon again. I missed somebody. Oh, jeez. Nobody was in there. Yeah, jeez. He was here a few minutes ago. He's not here anymore. I can tell he's not here anymore. I just didn't want to do Splatoon all the time. So. Wait, I think I need to talk to this guy. Some weird lump of metal and asked me if I knew what it was. Told him I didn't. He just walked away somewhere. I mean, it wasn't exactly a legendary sword he had. It's been quite a while since Diaz left. Yeah, I'm kind of skipping through this because I kind of just want to get through the opening. There he is. Now I've talked to everyone.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Kenny.
Oh, Rena, are you done?
And now we go back to the house.
Mom, I'm back.
Hello.
Rena, I wasn't expecting you two to be back so early. Just in time, though. I was just finishing up everything.
Finishing up.
I do
what?
really need to see if I can get... Wait, I have a Discord ping? Oh, okay.
Mom, what's all this food here for?
There we go. Now I can see all the things I wanted to see.
Doesn't it look delicious?
I just wanted to see how long it's been going
all
for.
my best recipes out on the table for you.
This has already been half an hour.
That's not what I mean.
What? Did I do something wrong? I just thought I'd thank Mr. Kenny with a nice meal.
Yeah, a nice meal of a full turkey, a giant thing of jelly, a giant cake, multiple beverages. There is a lot of food on that table.
I understand that, but isn't this a little much?
Is it? He's pretty young, so I figured he'd have a big appetite. You are hungry, aren't you, Mr. Kenny?
Actually, I am, yeah.
See, a real man could put all this away, no problem. So eat as much as you like, all right?
Thanks.
Yeah, so did Robotic. We haven't had our Thanksgiving yet, but my sister's away at a convention, so we're waiting till she gets back to do up turkey and stuff.
Oh, Mom.
We had pizza pockets tonight. An hour later.
Oh, thank you so much for the meal, but I just can't eat anymore.
Are you okay? You didn't have to force it all down, you know.
I'm fine. I've got a cast iron stomach.
I'm sorry my mother made so much.
It was all delicious, though. My mother would never be able to do something like that.
Thanks for the compliment. I'm glad you're happy. I'm gonna go downstairs and help my mother clean up. Feel free to rest up here for a bit, alright?
Sure, that sounds good.
Knowing where there's items, this part always annoys me. There is an item in Rena's room. I wish to go grab it.
How is he, Rena?
Stuffed. He said he couldn't eat anymore, so I had him rest upstairs for a bit.
Is that right? In that case, now would be a good time to tell the mayor. It's dark out, so be careful, Rena.
Okay, I'll go get him.
After I get stuck on the ledge. Also, yeah, the screen transitions kind of derp occasionally. It's because of the cord I'm using to connect to the PSP, not the actual game itself.
What's all the racket for, Rena?
Sir, come to my house quick! There's no time to waste!
Now just what is going on here, young lady?
The hero has
The hero!
arrived.
He's finally appeared!
What?
It's true! He has the Sword of Light and everything!
The Sword of Light?
His clothes are foreign looking too. There's no doubt about it. He's the hero from the legend!
My goodness. Tell me, Rena, where did you find him?
In the Sacred Forest.
In the Sacred Forest, he saved me from a monster using the Sword of Light, and right now he's resting in my house.
Think of this for a second. Claude is an Earthling from, spacefaring Earth. It's literally a phaser that he's now broken.
I'm telling you the truth. What's more, he said he's on a journey, but didn't have any idea where he was. He claims to be from somewhere, but I've never even heard of the place. Don't you think this is more than a coincidence?
Indeed. It is something worth looking into. Rena, I know as well as anybody that you are not the kind of girl to make up stories either.
Thank you, Mayor.
So let's get to the bottom of this. First things first, let's see what he has to say.
Great! Mom, I'm back!
Rena, oh, no.
Rena's mother's voice actor was not
What's
very
wrong,
good
Mom?
at this.
Why are you panicking like that?
No, it's just that I've...
Calm down, Mom. Tell me what's wrong.
I said it.
Not it!
Said what?
I said the H word.
What? You told him that? So what did he say?
I don't think he understood what I meant.
Please be calm, everyone. It's all right. He doesn't understand what this is all about either. This must be Claude C. Kenny then, yes? Allow me to say, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Regis, and I humbly serve this village as its mayor.
Good to meet you, sir.
Allow me to thank you profusely for saving our dear Reina's life in the sacred forest.
Oh, not at all, sir.
Speaking of which, Reina has told me that you are, at present, in the midst of a journey.
I love all of this game's music. If you see me kind of bobbing back and
well,
forth,
it's
that
hardly
is...
worth calling a
I'm
journey,
kind of
really.
bobbing to the music.
So tell me, where is your destination? The Kingdom of Cross? Or perhaps the continent of Lacour?
Well,
A curious traveler indeed. Not only do you not know where you are, but where you are going is also yet unknown.
What are you trying to say, sir?
Mr. Kenny, if you will forgive my rudeness for a moment, I do believe everything you have told us has been a lie.
I mean, it probably has been.
You are far from an ordinary traveler.
If I'm not a traveler, then what am I?
Not an ordinary traveler. Claude, you need to listen more, man.
A visitor from another world. A hero of legend, hidden under the guise of a traveler. In fact, even you will agree that you are the hero of light who has come to fulfill his duty as our savior. Am I wrong?
What? Listen, what would possibly make you think that
If it's proof you need, then let me share with you a glimpse of our world. It has been told in our history that when the people of Expel are suffering under the threat of impending doom, a hero will appear in garbs of foreign make, and with his sword of light, he will save us all.
And I mean, Claude has half of that.
Your
So,
clothes
I mean...
are nothing like what we have, and you carry the sword of light. What more proof do we need?
Well, that's not a sword.
what are you... I don't have any sword of light.
Of course you do. You used a blinding light to save me earlier.
That?
Maybe he really isn't the one.
He's got to be.
I think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a sword of light, although I'll admit that it's something like one, but still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
Yeah, especially because he broke it. I keep mentioning that because literally that the example fight that the AI can very easily lose is the only battle in the entire game where Claude can use his blaster.
How can you say that?
Well, I mean, I'm not a hero. I don't have any kind of power like that. I don't even have any idea what's going on here. How can you expect me to save anyone at all?
Hello, Nuke.
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the Sorcery Globe or the Cataclysms?
It's one of the best RPGs ever made. One of the best games ever made.
We're not talking about something that happens in the village here. We're talking about the cataclysms that have affected the entire world.
Yeah, not from what I remember, Joshua. Though I rarely ever play the Claude route because the Arena route exclusive character is just better.
It seems that you do not really know what we are talking about. Please allow me to explain. It all began 3 months ago.
Yeah, that's fine, Nuke.
On another continent, northwest of this village, there is a kingdom by the name of El. One fateful
This
day,
is such a nice music
a
track.
meteor crashed upon Aluria, a town located within El's territory.
Fair enough, Nuke.
At first, people saw it as merely a rare and remarkable celestial event. But before long, a cataclysm took place.
Not a cataclysm!
Great hordes of monsters suddenly appeared in the once peaceful nation, and the havoc they spread devastated the kingdom of El. There has never been anything like this before in our world. Not until the arrival of that meteor.
Maybe it's not a meteor.
It only stands to reason that the two events are related to each other. The meteor came to be called the Sorcery Globe, a stone of pure demonic evil. No matter how you look at it, that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world.
I mean, they probably are. Well, it probably is, I should say.
And now, just as the sorcery globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also appeared out of thin air. If that stone is the source of the chaos, then we believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
I mean,
But I'm just a...
he's kind of not needed in the slightest.
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before. Docile animals turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village, too.
But I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
I mean, hit it with a stick?
If you are not,
That tends to work.
then where did you come from? And where are you going?
I don't know how to explain it, and even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident, and not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
You must have your reasons, but you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
He's from space! He's a spaceman!
I
He
know.
was poking at
that's
some
all I can
rocks
tell
and
you.
it teleported him away.
Very well. If you insist on it, then I am sure there is at least some truth to it. We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
How can this be?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you are not in the first place.
I'm sorry about this. Raina!
And she runs! Out of the corner of her house instead of the door! And now is suddenly walking out the door.
I don't believe this. He has to be the one. Those clothes, and that sword of light.
And now it's morning! Once it loads. Item! Finally! Blackberries! I've known that's there for so long! Spending time outside. You didn't want me spending time outside yesterday, Mom! Gorgeous day, isn't it? This is another case we have to talk to a lot of people. Sacred Forest again? Yes, Sam! I'll probably be the hero of light. I'm gonna protect you from all those nasty monsters. Yeah, what about your own sister? I mean, he's kind of already been introduced, buddy. I forget if we have to talk to the shopkeeper. May as well talk to him while we're here anyway. It was the village. Yeah, what happened? The sorcery globe stuff. So fire something? Learn to get along, you know. It's been 3 months since the sorcery globe clashed. Yes, crashed into the continent of El. Been hearing all kinds of disturbing rumors. You think the sorcery globe really is? I mean, I know what it is. Once again, there is a save point here, but don't need it. Hey, I did everything right. I talked to everyone that I needed to talk to.
What am I trying to accomplish here? Father, what am I
Not enough
supposed to do?
Vespine gas.
Father.
I love how much like a
What am
music
I
box this
supposed to
sounds
do?
like. I know that's the intention, but I still just love it.
Please keep your voice down. We wouldn't want Reina to hear us.
That girl's passed out on her bed, now that she's finally had enough of crying for her dead father.
I am sure this is just as much a shock for you as it is for her. But you are her mother. You need to stay calm for her sake.
Stay calm? How am I supposed to stay calm? My husband is dead.
Wester.
Without him, what am I going to do? I still haven't told her yet. Now that he's gone, I'll have to tell her all by myself.
Tell her what?
Can you imagine? Having to tell your daughter that she's not your real child? I knew I should have thrown away that damn pendant. Why didn't I get rid of the last connection to her real parents? She would have been mine, my real daughter.
So who am I then?
Reina.
Mr. Kenny.
Morning.
It is indeed morning.
What's wrong? You look tired.
Huh? Oh, no. I'm fine.
Hello, Justin.
I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. I didn't mean to cause a scene like that.
It's alright. I mean, I know I must look really out of place to you all. now that I know the whole story, it's pretty easy to see how everyone came to that conclusion.
Yeah, you know, he's just a guy in Earth clothes, wielding a blaster.
I grew up listening to tales about the hero, you know. They talked about how the hero would appear in our time of greatest need and save our way of life. And, I mean, a lot of people are desperately in need right now, aren't they? All around the world. Having you show up just like the stories at a time like this, I just thought you had to be the one.
That makes sense.
I mean, I wasn't sure, but I was pretty sure.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be the hero you wanted.
I didn't mean that, Mr. Kenny. It's not your fault. I'm the one to blame for being so easily taken in by the stories of the hero.
Now, I'm almost tempted.
I still want to apologize, though. I really wish there's something I could do.
There is a way to very quickly break this game before even getting, like, 2 hours in. But at the same time, that's 2 hours of gameplay. And I feel like I should wait for breaking the game until I'm doing an actual series on this instead of just streaming it. Because as I mentioned a couple times, this is just mostly a test
I hope
playthrough.
you can get back to your home soon. I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I stayed here alone for a little while?
Well, okay.
I mean, AI, your art's still better than mine, so...
I hope you feel better. See you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kenny.
...
I better get back home. Wouldn't want my mother worrying about me.
Yeah, you know, Claude just left. That's enough time being here alone. I mean, if I come into my equipment here, she is wearing armor. Leather armor. Oh, hey, Mystery Man. Yeah, we have a save point. Could really use this. Nah. Who needs save points?
Alan!
Hey, Reina. You're a sight for sore eyes. How have things been?
Good.
Well, great.
Alan?
I've got good news for you, Reina. I'm finally ready.
Ready for what?
Ready? For what?
The stage has finally been set. Or should I say, our wedding ceremony is ready.
Not so much of a crush.
What are you saying, Alan?
More an obsession.
I don't know what you're talking about, Alan. I'm not getting married to you.
You'll change your tune soon enough, Reina. Once you witness my greatness, my power.
I'm not changing anything. What happened to you, Alan?
Can't you feel it? The power that's pouring out of my body, even as we speak.
Alan, what happened to you?
Whatever. Take her away.
Let me go!
Fret not, my dear. Soon you won't be able to live without me. The stone has told me so.
He's been being talked to by a rock! I kind of wish his voice actor sounded a little more just absurdly crazy. Like, over the top levels of crazy.
Someone get Regis! Get Wester!
I think my old man voice is better than that person's old man voice.
Raina!
Well, well. Quite the reception.
Mom! Help me!
Alan, what is the meaning of this? Let Raina go right now!
Can't do that.
Yeah, because he's not the one that has her. Talk to the guards, maybe, Regis.
Alan, have you gone mad?
Alan?
Entangled in cords.
Move out of my
And
way.
a very long
please.
cord.
I will not be kind to interlopers.
That is the one that connects to the PSP.
Mom!
I will say this one last time. Get out of my way, or I will make sure everyone here regrets it dearly.
Let him through, everybody! This is not the same Alan we knew! I think he'll do what he says!
But Raina...
I'm going to be alright. Please, don't worry about me.
Yeah, don't worry about her. She's just being forcefully abducted. But it's fine.
Huh. It would have been easier if everyone just did this the first time I asked. Off then! Get in!
Why are you doing this, Alan? This is terrible. And what you did to my mother.
Cool off in here
It
for
looks
a while.
fine on my
Come
end.
back for you
It
later.
does that occasionally during
And don't
screen
even think
transitions.
about trying to
And it's
escape.
because of this cord here. It's not very good. Like, it'll kind of glitch out during transitions, but that's about it.
I've got to get out of here.
Gotta get out of here, but, you know, first I'm gonna come in here and get Portrait B. I wonder what that looks like. I'm gonna come in here, newly acquired. Portrait B. Hmm. Tuck's family maid. Swing past the site the other day, I heard someone saying something about a statue. Something opening, some things. Yeah, there's a lot of things are said. It doesn't mean anything's actually, you know, a thing. Serena, I'm deeply sorry for what's happened. It was Master Allen who took you here, wasn't it? Just me I could do to help. Fortunately, Master Allen has the only key to the house. There's nothing I can do to help you escape. I mean, could use you as a thing to throw at the door until it opens, but... the chef's not important to talk to, I don't think. Nope, okay.
There's got to be a hidden exit somewhere.
There is! Ooh, a shiny!
There we go.
I like this track too. I like almost all the music in this
No
game.
idea a tunnel like this exists under the mansion. Ah, there's someone on the ground.
Gotta love the wiring running along the walls.
Rosalind, are you all right?
Ugh,
She is?
That's what I
She was
gonna ask
abducted?
you. Oh, you're hurt.
I'll be fine. But what are you doing here, Reyna?
I was taken here by Alan. He was going on about a wedding in some kind of altar.
I see. Well, Alan had me build this bizarre room inside the Salva mines for him. Guess now I know what the altar's for, I'm afraid.
This is those two kids' father, by the
Something's wrong
way.
with that boy. He's got this stone, and every time he looks at it, he cracks this smile that makes him look like a madman. I was frankly too scared to go on. But when I tried to escape, this happened to me. Reyna, if you're the one he's after, you better get out of here fast.
Yeah, she should.
I can't just leave you here, Bosman.
I mean, you could.
All right. I'll leave the mansion once I've rested up a bit. But you don't have that kind of luxury, Reyna.
But
This mansion is connected to the Salva mines on the inside. You might be able to find your way back to town through there. Now get moving.
Yeah, just maybe. Also, this is why I've been avoiding the save point. There is literally no point to using it in the town if you're on Rena's route. Now, to not save over one of my old saves. That is going to be the hard part here. Here we go. This one will work. Just beneath the blue. I don't play this game a lot. What are you talking about? I'm not kidding when I say it's one of my favorites. Now, Rena is a healer. Like, legitimately, she only has the heal spell right now. If you are playing on a difficulty higher than the default difficulty, this is immensely difficult and you need to save here or you are going to die and have to play through that hour of opening again. Here we get a rose hip. And some blackberries. There we go, finally! A battle! Even on this difficulty, it is still very possible to die. Rena is a healer. Yeah, this is the moment you want to avoid. Swing, please. Swing, please. Oh, no. One of you actually do your attack, please. Thank you. You do not want to get yourself caught between them.
you all right?
Leveled up! Oh hey, it's the exit. It's being guarded by soldiers. So that ain't gonna work. There's the screen glitching again. It's glitching. We get some blueberries. And some silver. And if we had the equipment wizard on still, it would have automatically equipped that because it's an accessory. It increases defense. I'm actually gonna put it on. This literally does the exact same thing as having bought the sandals earlier. It's not a good effect anyway. One defense is basically nothing.
Weaker than I thought.
Earned antidote! That cures poison. I mean, I wouldn't say it's terribly close to Fire Emblem. It's closer to Final Fantasy, I'd say.
I'm not gonna lose.
Unless you just mean the not getting surrounded thing. In which case, yeah, that is very much. Fun fact, in the original PlayStation version, there was actually an option to play the game as pseudo turn-based. So, it was very wonky. I never played like that, but we have iron. Wrong thing. Yeah, equipment, that's what I'm after. Iron gives you one more to your hit, which does exactly what you think it would do. The skills do exactly what you think they would do. Alan is Rena's childhood friend, who found a rock and is talking to him, and he's gone mad, and he kidnapped her. That basically summarizes everything that's happened. Oh, this is a bad encounter. I have a lot of PTSD of this encounter. I have done a highest difficulty playthrough. That encounter is a run ender. Like, it is a you're going back to the save point now encounter. Gold! That, I believe, increases Avoid, which is... yes, which is much more important. Avoid doesn't cause you to dodge, it causes attacks to deal less damage along with defense.
Careful now.
Oh, yeah, this was another run-ender type encounter. For obvious reasons. The only plus side is these little derps don't attack that often. That was Guts! Guts reduces damage as well whenever it activates. And, well, it's a percentage based on your Guts stat.
It's all over.
If you are playing on the highest possible difficulty, you want Rena to be level 10 before going into a room we are coming up on.
Careful now.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm just gonna move over this way. Okay, there's two of them coming. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Okay. Item time. This is what blueberries are for. Can't use an item again yet. Now I can.
I won't lose like this.
Well, you might, Rena. Where's... Right. Jams can't be used. It's syrups that can be used.
I won't lose like this.
Yeah, you're about to, Rena. Well, maybe. Yeah, this should be enough time to get a heal off. I am so glad these enemies are kind of just derps. Because that one is... okay, it's finally decided to join the party. This is playing an RPG as a soul healer. Okay. You do your swing. You do yours. You're dead. You do yours. Thanks for the boost. Okay. Huh, now imagine that, but they deal 150 damage every time they swing at you. It's not fun. But yeah, that doorway there, if you're on the highest difficulty, do not enter until you're level 10. On this one, don't enter until you're level 6.
I'm not gonna lose.
Well, I suppose you could probably handle the what's through that door pretty early in the run, like in levels, but...
It's all over. Ooh, great.
Oh no, it's this level. You want Crush. Or if you're playing the PlayStation original, it's called Press. I'm just gonna make sure I have every item first. Okay, I do. I'm also gonna save before going through.
I'm not gonna lose.
Now, Crush is a spell. It's down here. 7 MP. Takes a while to cast. Single target. Drop a 10-ton weight on its head. It's like Rena punching it, but at range. Like, that is the only real bonus to it. It's Rena's punch, but at range. Which technically means she has a punch with 10 tons of force behind it. She is scary strong. Food. Oh no, strawberry jam is 10%. Well, it's enough. I'm not gonna need much healing. Here we are in the altar.
What is this place?
Ah, my sweet bride. So wonderful of you to make it to our little wedding.
Nice of him to have gargoyle statues brought in. This feels more like a sacrifice than a
You
wedding.
should know by now that you can't escape from me.
Alan, what is wrong with you? You weren't like this before.
He found a rock. A big-ass rock. This is a T for teen game, I can say that.
No, I wasn't. I've changed, and I have the stone to thank for that.
Alan!
But that's a trifle matter not worth killing yourself over. Shall we begin the ceremony?
Oh hey, it's Claude. Leisurely walking in.
Rena! That's close enough.
So you're out. Let Reyna go. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Yes, he does.
If you'll excuse me, sir, we are in the middle of a holy ceremony. In just a moment, we will be together as one. I would appreciate it if you would show some respect. Now then, my Reyna.
No! Mr. Kenny, help me!
Stop it! This isn't anything holy! You can't force someone into marriage like this!
Force? I think you're a tad mistaken here. We are in love with each other. Love with each other. Love!
Alan?
Love with...
Yeah, he's kind of stuck in a loop right now. Now's your chance, Claude.
Mr. Kenny!
Hey, it's The Rock! It's Dwayne Johnson!
Damn it! Look out!
And here's why you want Rena level
This looks a little
10.
rough.
Don't let your guard down!
Because the thing to note, Claude is currently level 2. I'm actually going to switch to Claude. Because, well, things can go very wrong if he's not. If you're not using him. But more, it can take forever.
I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Claude just jumped 2 levels. Learned Air Slash, which is garbage.
Reyna, are you alright?
Yeah.
At level 10, Rena learns a bigger combat spell. I forget how quick this goes on the easiest difficulty. It's still a good idea to have Rena using Press if you don't feel like switching to Claude. And in the PlayStation original, you don't have that 3-hit combo, so it takes a lot longer to fight through him.
No. Ever since he came to Arlia, it's like he was possessed by something.
Yeah, The Rock.
But people don't just turn into this kind of monster. What's going on here?
Alan, you were such a good person, too.
But was he really, Rena?
Reyna,
Why did this have to happen? Alan!
he's still breathing.
Where am I? Huh? Reyna, why are you here?
Long story, Alan. Very long story.
Alan, you're back!
What do you mean? Oh, my head's spinning. I feel like I've been stuck in a dream for days.
I guess that stone was what caused all this trouble. Once it's gone, that was enough to turn him back to normal.
I'm so happy for you.
Let's go back to the mansion. We can figure everything out over there.
I did all of that?
Yes, you did, Alan.
Yes, you did, I'm afraid. It was a terrible experience.
Wow. I can't remember a thing. You're telling me I had Bosman build that altar for me?
Yep, it was about 2 weeks ago that you sent me the order. Now that I think about it, that was around the time I started to notice you acting strangely. Like you were in your own little world or something.
So he's just been out of it for like 2
That
weeks.
stone. Whatever power that stone's emitting was enough to mentally transform you.
And physically, Claude. Or does Claude still think he looks like the giant monster thing? Claude isn't the smartest, so I mean, you
I
know.
think you're right about that. The first time I saw that stone, it was like something swelled up inside my head. I felt
called
like
your
I could
ego,
literally
Alan.
do no wrong. That I was right, and everyone else was to do my bidding.
Yeah, it's called gaining an
Never
ego.
much after that.
And becoming a
I don't think I'll ever be
narcissist.
able to forget what it felt like at that single moment.
Alan,
Raina, I'm sorry. I know I was unconscious during that time, but I feel terrible for doing those things to you.
don't feel bad, Alan. Besides, you're back to normal, and I know the real Alan would never do anything like that.
Thank you.
We better hurry back to Arlia. Your mom's worried about you, Raina.
I want to note, it's been like 10 minutes of
Yeah.
actual gameplay, and an hour and 2
Explain
minutes of
what happened to everyone
cutscenes.
in Salva. Hopefully they'll be understanding.
Raina!
Also, I want to know if you're playing on the highest possible difficulty as Claude. It's generally advisable to get Claude up to at least around level 7 before fighting Alan. Also, Air Slash could actually be potentially useful, but I'll show why Air Slash is kind of garbage. Once we can get into a battle with Claude in the party.
Looks like we owe you our thanks once again. You saved Raina's life not once, but twice now.
Yeah, she seems to really get into trouble a
I
lot.
hardly did anything worth thanking me for.
Whoa, important updates are pending.
So is that what started this whole little episode? That little stone he found in the Salva mines?
Pick a time. October 19th. There we go. Frickin' Windows. It just updated! Like, this laptop just updated, like, 10 minutes before the stream started. I'm glad this
That's
thing
the only
starts up so
explanation
fast.
I can think of. When the stone shattered, Alan snapped back to normal.
Frickin' Windows.
First you go mad, then you transform into a monster. That stone almost reminds me of the sorcery globe.
Yeah, and no one else was thinking that.
Yes, it does seem to be that way. Perhaps the two are related somehow.
The sorcery globe.
Yawning. I'm not tired, you're tired.
That's just something that popped into my mind anyway.
I shouldn't be tired, I slept more than enough.
It sounds like the town of Salva is in an uproar right now. As if Alan didn't cause enough chaos, rumors about the hero have made it over there as well.
I'm sorry. I know you had warned me about that.
Right! That just... Okay, yeah. Okay. I forget who it was that mentioned that. Joshua. Yeah, okay. Claude does still have his blaster until that moment. For reference of what Claude did in his own path, he used the blaster to blow open the door to the mansion. That's how he got in.
Do not take that as a criticism. It was unavoidable with your mind focused upon saving Raina's life. Still, the story has spread too far now. Hiding it any longer will prove to be very impractical.
Yep, now you just gotta be the hero now, Claude. This is your life now. Deal with it.
Would you mind investigating the sorcery globe for us, Mr. Kenny? I know this is an awfully selfish request, but frankly, I cannot think of anyone more fitting for the task.
I can.
Still believe Alan's fit of madness has something to do with the sorcery globe. If you could save him, then perhaps you could do yet more for us.
Mr. Kenny?
Really hope I stop yawning at some point. If I start yawning too much, I am probably going to turn off the camera until I stop yawning.
All right, I'll do it.
You will?
I mean, he's got nothing else to do.
Just remind you that I'm not the hero. Saving the world is just way beyond me, I'm afraid. But I think the sorcery globe might provide some useful information for my own personal reasons. If I can help everyone else in the process, then I figure it'd be worthwhile, you know?
Thank you very much, Mr. Kenny. We will help you out as best we can.
Thank you, but I'm not making any promises.
Oh, jeez. I stop yawning. It's this music, I swear.
Could you take me with you, Mr. Kenny?
I might honestly step away and make some coffee.
Raina!
Because there's the last of my tea. And green tea doesn't exactly have the most caffeine to it.
I want to help out as best I can.
But Raina, it's going to be dangerous.
I fully understand that, but I just know I will be of some help to you along the way. You don't know very much about this land, do you, Mr. Kenny? So you're gonna need some kind of guide in your travels. I could at least provide you with that, right?
And provide him with a healer.
I suppose so, yes, but...
You need someone to heal you.
Help me out here.
I think it's a wonderful idea.
That's right, Mr. Kenny. Why don't you take her along if that's what she wants?
Mayor.
I'm sure she'll be a tremendous asset on the road. Please, think it over, son.
I mean, she is a healer, Claude. She has magical healy powers.
Okay, I got it. But get your mom's permission first, Raina. I'm not gonna let you come with me unless she gives the green light.
Yeah, I know.
Except none of them would understand that saying, Claude. They don't have traffic lights. Keep calling them
In that
street
case,
lights.
You should probably head for Cross first. That's a pretty large town, so I'm sure you'll find some leads there. Take care on your way home, Raina. It's starting to get chilly, so don't catch cold now.
Oh, I'll be all right. My house is right over there, you know. I'm not being a
Boop.
burden on you, am I? I know I kind of forced you into this.
No, of course not.
Listen,
Yes?
Oh, Raina, are you still here? I thought you'd be back home by now.
Yeah, especially because your house is just over there.
have a good night.
Oh, excuse me.
Ah, welcome back, Raina.
Hi, Mom.
Sweet. Did you eat anything at the mayor's house? You did? Yep, yeah, it is getting pretty late. Better go to sleep. I forgot all I had to do was try and walk up the
Mom.
stairs.
Listen,
Hmm? What is it?
Mr. Kenny said he'll go check out the sorcery globe for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he said.
But that's not all.
She wants to go with him.
I was thinking about going along with him.
Rena, why would you want to do that?
I thought the journey might be too much for him to handle by himself. I mean, he doesn't know a thing about this world.
But Rena...
No. Please, Mom. I have to tell you, I know all about...
She's all about what? We know what, but, you know.
Pardon my intrusion so late, my dear. Westa, could I have a word with you, please?
Certainly.
I'm gonna get some fresh air outside.
And now we go this way. Down this way. Try to leave into the sacred forest. And then come back up. If you don't try to leave into the sacred forest, Claude will not be there.
Still no dice. Guess I'm too far out of range. Damn it.
Mr. Kenny, are you having trouble sleeping?
Oh, Reyna. No, I just, what are you still doing up?
Well, I told my mother I'm going and, she was pretty surprised.
I would think so. Did she say no?
She didn't say anything, but then the mayor came by.
Oh.
Listen, Mr. Kenny, there's a reason why I want to come along with you.
A reason? What do you mean?
My mom, she's not my real mother. I don't think either of them realize I know, but I overheard them discussing it a long time ago.
Oh, really? So you want to search for your real mother?
I don't know. I don't have anything to go on besides this pendant. But the fact that whoever gave birth to me cared enough to give me this pendant, I think she must have loved me, at the very least.
What about the mom you have now? Westa's the one that raised you. I can tell she has a lot of love and affection for you.
It's hard not
What
to
about
say what I know about Rena's story already.
I love her. She's the only mother I have.
So why all this then?
I want to know what I really am. Where was I born? Why was I in the sacred forest? Where did this power of mine come from? But more than anything else, I want to know what happened to the woman who gave birth to me. I'm not going with you because I want to leave my village. I'm going because one day, I will come back here again. It's getting late. I'm sorry I brought all this up.
No, it's...
Good night.
And she's gone. Universe. The Ocean of Stars! That's where the name comes from.
Be careful out on the road.
Of course. I'll be fine as long as Mr. Kenny is with me.
I suppose so.
Rena.
Don't worry, Mom. I promise I'll be back soon. Saying goodbye like this makes it all the better when I say hello again, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Come back soon. Okay, Rena? Thanks, Lucien. Remember to be a good boy, alright? Okay.
Yes, remember to be a good pupper while she's gone.
Go on now. Wouldn't want to keep Mr. Kenny any longer than we have to. You'd want to reserve enough time for the trip to Cross, no? It's best if you set off as soon as you can.
And it
The
is.
first thing to do is visit the King of Cross at the castle, right?
That's correct. He will certainly welcome you once you show him my letter of introduction. You'll be able to gather the latest information on what's going on from him.
Oh, definitely. I know the king pretty well myself.
Let's go then, Reyna.
See you later, Mom.
Take care, Rena. If things get tough, you're welcome back here anytime you want.
I mean, of course she
Don't
would be.
forget that this is your home.
I won't forget it. Goodbye, Mom.
Best of luck to you, Mr. Kenny.
Thank you, sir.
And now, if you want the best possible ending, you want to do a private action in this town, right now. I am not going to be doing that, because this has been already way too much cutscene. Now, a thing to note, for melee characters, you need to set their killer moves. Currently, Claude only has Air Slash. Deliver a shockwave. I mean, that doesn't seem like it'd be the worst. Also, there is a lot of things I've yet to go over. The strategy. This determines how the AI will handle things. Focus on healing friends. We'll have Rena heal before anything else. Do what it takes to win. We'll have her use combat magic before anything else. Save your spells. We'll have her only use spells in dire situations. Don't use any spells. We'll leave her doing nothing other than running away from enemies. Attack with your weapon. We'll have her running up and trying to punch things. And don't do anything. We'll have her not do anything. For melee attackers, well, more just attackers in general, attack with all you've got has them basically using all of their MP until it is gone. Protect your friends will have them doing attack with all you got, but prioritizing enemies that are targeting ally units. Mainly, back row unit characters like Rena. Save your special arts will basically have Claude not use his killer moves except when he needs to. Spread out an attack will have him attack targets no one else is targeting. Stay away from enemies will have him do nothing but run away from enemies. And don't do anything as him not do anything. I'm going to have him on protect your friends. And I'm going to, for a couple battles, have him as leaders so I can, well, at least one battle, so I can show things. Replace! You could at any time just be like, nah, I don't want Rena here. Or just, nah, no Claude. Formation! There is a lot of them. It determines the starting position of your characters. I'm actually going to, in this menu, move Rena to here. Because I believe that will allow her to be, directly behind Claude in the escape formation. Which is, well, rather handy. And now we're on the world map! Yeah! Freedom! I want to get into a battle, because I want to show off the thing with Claude. Encounters happen randomly, as you might guess. Seriously, no encounters? Fine, I'll step into the forest. There's a higher encounter rate. Here we go.
We got enemies.
I forget which button I set air slash to.
Air slash!
There we go. This is air slash.
Air slash! Air slash!
That took his entire MP bar.
Out of 10.
You can probably see why it is pretty garbage. It travels way too slow. And just doesn't do anything productive. If you use killer moves enough, they do get better. Air slash only gets better in the way that it deals more damage. Also, if you're going for the best ending, you will want to private action in Salva 2. We say the Hero of Light was at the mayor's house. Get a home here. That's not what I thought it was. This is the one I'm after, right? Yes! Jam shop! You can buy jams here. You can buy strawberry jam, which was 10%. Raspberry jam is 11. Apple jam is 12. They're all kind of garbage. Yeah, I feel bad for not buying anything. This is an inn. You could tell by the symbol on the ground. This is the weapon / armor item shop. It's both. Here is a hefty ring. That, I believe, increases guts. Yes, guts and crit, but makes you weak to fire and wind. Right now, that does not matter in the slightest, and guts and crit, well, guts can potentially reduce damage, crit potentially increases damage. That is a definite Claude equip. Now, I'm going to give Claude the iron. And Claude starts with leather armor and a longsword. Now here we can buy other stuff. We can buy another longsword. You might be wondering, why would you want more than one longsword? We'll get into that probably a couple streams down the road. Twin Fury, which no one can equip. Brass Knuckles, which Rena already has. Leather helmets, which could be handy to have. Sandals or leather greaves. I still don't think the sandals are worth buying. I mean, I get leather greaves is still just 50 gold for 5 defense, but at least it's 5 defense. And I'll buy the 2 helmets. Oh, helmet. Not exactly. I will get into it later, but it is helpful. Just, you usually won't want it now. This is accessories. Necklaces just give 1 avoid. They are useless. Don't bother with them. Ruby earrings give 1 defense. It is not worth that 6,000. Plus, no one can equip it anyway. The silver beret is 3 defense. Oh, beret. Yeah, beret. It's not a beret. It's that. It gives 3 defense. It's really not worth the 1,300. Literally, if you want the 1 avoid, just buy some gold. It's literally a necklace, but less terrible because it's much cheaper. You could also buy a few various other things here because this is also the item shop. We don't really need anything, because with Rena not having to be punching things, we're pretty fine. Which reminds me, I'm going to set myself back to being Rena, because I do not trust the AI to heal at all. I believe... Ooh, but do I want to do a private action here still? Do I want that character? Wait, no, we don't do it here yet anyway. Do you? There are a ton of recruitable party members. One of them you find in bars. I forget if you find her here. You know what? I'm gonna check. May as well show what a private action is like. Just meet up a little later. Your party splits up. And you can find your party members just around the town and talk with them. Okay, she's not here right now. I know this is one of the important bars. See if we can find Claude. I think he'll be in the equipment shop. No. Claude. Jam? No, he's not being a jam, bud. Inn. Oh, yeah, he's in the inn. It's got a strange name, doesn't it? I don't know, I didn't pay attention to the name. The Bouncing Penguin. I don't think that's very strange. Something wrong with bouncing penguins, Claude? So even more to the north. It's also a way to figure out what you're supposed to be doing if you haven't played for a while. Is your party leader will always give a hint when it's time to go. It's suddenly becoming darker. It's suddenly becoming night. I don't care about this right now. Oh wait, it's becoming evening again. It's almost as if... yeah, there isn't a day-night cycle. It's just becoming night because it wants to be night for that situation. And now you can see how the AI fights. It's not very good at this. You'll note Rena is just about as good at punching as Claude is at attacking with that sword. And you've probably noticed we've been gaining skill points. They are used to, well, learn skills, but well, I suppose Claude does have 2 of them currently. And they do things. Oh, hey, we actually have enough for that. But kinda... yeah, I'll get a level of technology. Rena starts with the skills for cooking and the ability to cook, but none of this really helps her. These don't do anything but affect the cooking skill, and she doesn't use strength. Unless she's punching. And she can cook in item creation. Her cooking's level 2, but we have nothing to cook with, so yeah. Anybody wondering what am I doing? Because we're supposed to be going to the castle town, but the world is open to you. So, well, a lot of the world is open to you. So there's really nothing stopping us from just coming over here, seeing that chunk hadn't loaded in, right?
We better be careful.
We can win this.
This is something I'm gonna want to be Claude for. I want 3-hit combos. But
That's one for us. Win.
blueberries. Welcome to the town of Mars. Now, what building was it? Wasn't this one, I don't think. Oh no, it is this one. Here's sour syrup. Purple amulet. Silence card. The purple amulet is an accessory that I believe I'm going to want on Claude. Oh wait, no, that's not what I thought it was. It does have luck. I forget what luck actually does. I won't bother equipping it. It helps you escape if you try to run from battles. Now you can also, right now, come into here and shop the Newt's Eye. She can't hear properly in her old age. Here, we can buy a flame sword, which is substantially better than what we're using. But, don't really need it. It's fire elemental. Elemental weapons suck, because, well, if an enemy has an elemental resistance, or immunity, you now have no choice in the matter. That element is your life now. There's also a Kestis, which is literally almost as powerful as the, Flame Sword, and if we had the money for it, I would actually be buying one. Ruby Wand, no one can use it. The Open Helmet, which has 12 defense, but the one we've had is pretty good. Magical Cap. Ring Mail, which is significantly better than leather armor. Silk Robe. Round Shield, I mean we don't have a shield yet. Gives a bunch of Avoid. Suede Boots. Iron Greaves, Deadly Poison Bomb, and a bunch of other stuff. Because this is an item shop too. It's both shops in one. If you felt like grinding up the money, you could just buy that flame sword right now, and honestly, Claude would be pretty overpowered for the time being. What I am mostly here after... Let's come in here. Celine's house. My name was in all capitals. That's probably an important person. And here. And here's a silk robe. And now I legitimately think Rena has more defense than Claude does. Oh no, not quite. He has 29, she's at 24. And it's only because his constitution is higher. So we just stole a robe. It's fine. I'm honestly a bit surprised the microphone is still working. Now, I forget. Can we... Yes, we can. Okay, I'm gonna step out of the town and save. Now you're all probably very much wondering what I'm doing. I'm doing extra stuff that you're not supposed to do yet. It's not even so much extra stuff, it is just stuff you're not supposed to be doing yet. This is the Forest of Symbols. We get a mystery herb. That is literally all I came in here for. Because we'll have the ability to appraise things soon. And that herb, from what I remember, is actually quite handy. There's actually something in here, too. No, there isn't. This is a food shop. We could buy food in there. And then cook. I don't want cook right now, though. If you were to encounter something in there, you probably would die. You are not supposed to be in there for a little while yet. And we continue on to this town. Town of Harley. Yeah, there's nothing in here. That looks pretty important, though. And here... we want to go to... That is an inn. That's not what I'm looking for. Here's Eleanor's home. Can I leave the bed? The scenes I see from my bedroom window take me to so many different worlds. This is such a sweet character. You learn a lot about her in Private Actions. Here we get the Ring of Sadness. Let's use Claude to show this. It reduces your attack, but gives you a decent chunk of defense. I mean, if you want to attempt to making a tanking character, it's very handy for that. This is food? Yeah, it's another restaurant. That's what I'm looking for. This fancy looking building over here. I say fancy, it doesn't look very fancy at all. This is the Skills Guild. I want to talk to this middle guy. Let's grab Combat 1. Let's grab Technical 1. We can't afford the others, but now we have skills we can learn. Like, we have quite a few skills we can learn now. Well, not quite a few. We don't have enough yet, but... also, if you push triangle at any point, it shows you what ones you're getting pretty close to. As you can tell, we don't have enough for alchemy, because we need mineralogy and phreology, and we don't have either of those things yet. I do want to continue onwards up this way before checking out those shops. This is Xandor's mansion. Hey, it's one of those bandit guys. Just looking at me makes me mad. Get out of here! Okay, I'll get out of here. I went the wrong way, I think. Oh, no, I went the right way, I think. I don't fully remember this place that well. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Let's do a full loop. This is what I was looking for. Here's some ring mail! And a Sinclair! Here is why I honestly wouldn't advise saving up for the Flame Saber. It's not that much stronger than this, and that's free right here. And here, there is this chest with 1200 full. And this chest with some leather boots. Which I believe... Yes, Rena can equip. Which are better than the suede boots. Which is why I didn't advise buying those. Yeah, there's this shop here. It's an antique shop. It has things. It has a thieves' glove. That's pretty expensive. Everybody knows to get paralysis cures, stone cures. You can get an anklet, which provides 3 defense. Nothing here that's really all that handy, though. You can get this weapon shop, which has ruby wands again, silk robe again, knight's shield, which is an even better shield, same avoid, higher defense. The boots of happiness. They're just 3 defense. Plate Greaves, Freaking Dean, and that's about it. But now, where we just got a bunch more full, let's come get another skill pack. Because more skills. Geez, which of these do I want? Knowledge, I think it was. Watch me have just bought the wrong one. No, that was the right one. Now, I have no skill points to spend on Claude. But I do have some on Rena. These two alone aren't going to do anything, but let's get some item knowledge. 2 points of that. Which, that is part of appraising. Which also, if you push triangle again, it shows you what talents you have. Your talents help you do things. Like, anything that would require, well, nimble fingers, Rena will be better at. Same with Rena is better at designing things. Animals love her. She has mana. Which kind of comes into whistling. Which I don't have the other part of this, I guess. Animal training. That's what I'm missing. Okay. But I have that ready. These green skills down here are purely combat. Qui-Gon randomly boosts defense. Power Burst randomly boosts attack. Trance randomly increases spell damage or healing from spells. And Guard Break randomly ignores an enemy's defense. Hence why he does 40 skill points. You want to get all the skills. The faster you get all the skills, the better. There is something you can do that really breaks the game with pickpocketing, which is a skill you can learn, but you need Thieves' Gloves and the pickpocketing skill. And there is a very particular NPC, I honestly forget which one it is, that drops a box, which you have a chance of getting a particular mineral out of. With that particular mineral and a skill we don't have yet, you can make a completely broken weapon. For this early in the game, anyway.
Here they come.
You ready for this?
And now to just watch Claude go. He is now dealing a lot more damage than he was before. He's almost double the damage.
Quicker than I thought.
That's why I said, you could save up for the Flame Saver. Saver. Yes, Saber. But why would you? Also, we could go into this cave. But I don't feel like going in there yet. Was there anything up there? No, I don't think there was anything important up there. There is another town to the north. Like the furthest north red dot on this continent. I think it's red. Dot.
Be careful.
We better be careful.
Is another actual town. Claude? That was okay.
That was
one
an
for
easy
us.
win.
An ugly accessory. That does literally nothing. Sells for 1 gold. Well, 1 full. Coming to the castle. Cross City.
I didn't expect we would arrive this late.
Why wouldn't you, Rena? We literally ran across the continent.
This place looks deserted.
It's because
There's
it's
an inn I know
nighttime.
nearby. Let's stay there for the night and we'll visit the castle tomorrow.
I mean, we don't really have any money, Rena. Here's the inn. And yeah, I mean, it's happiness. Happiness
Why,
doesn't defend you
Rena,
from anything.
You've been quite a stranger lately.
I should have mentioned that sooner, but, you know.
Sorry
I'm
I
very
haven't
bad
been
at
around
actually
yet,
looking down at the
Rachel.
chat.
How are things going?
Oh, as well as always, I'd say. Oh, found a new man, did you? Worrying Westa to no end, no doubt.
He's not my boyfriend.
Oh, you didn't have to shout it like that.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, my back
Well, you're in
is sore.
luck. I've got a
Ugh.
lovely vacant
sitting
room
weird.
just for the two of you. How about I let you stay there for the night? On the house.
Well, that's good, because we're kind of broke.
Are you sure that's okay?
Oh, nothing but the best for my niece on her special night.
I told you already, it's not like that at all. I swear.
Not at all, huh?
Poor Claude.
Come to think of it, Mr. Flack paid a visit to town a couple of weeks earlier.
Diaz was here?
But he left soon afterwards. Not that he had any particular destination in mind.
I see.
Well, make yourselves comfy.
Thank you so much, Aunt Rachel.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Take care of Raina for me, all right?
Yes, of course.
Wonder who that Diaz guy is.
By the way, I couldn't help but wonder, who's Mr. Flack?
You mean Diaz?
She mentioned the name earlier, so I was just curious.
His full name's Diaz Flack. He used to live in Arlia like me. Something terrible happened to him, though, a long time ago, and because of that, he left the village.
Well, I'll try to avoid the subject then.
Thanks.
Do you mind if I make one request, though?
What is it?
You really don't have to call me Mr. Kinney. It just makes me feel weird when I call you Raina.
Okay, I'll remember that from now on.
Well, let's get ready for bed then. It's getting late.
It is getting
Looks
late.
like it. Good night, Claude.
Good night, Raina.
And he leaves the room. Because that's totally getting ready for bed.
Diaz.
Well, how did things go?
We had a great night's sleep, Aunt Rachel. Thanks for asking.
That's not what she meant, Rena.
Oh, you know that's not what I meant.
See? You know, not answering her is probably going to give her more ideas. Yeah, we could explore the castle of town a bit. There's another skills guild here. We don't really have the money for it. It has knowledge 1. Actually, we do have enough for knowledge 1. So let's get some knowledge. And now we literally have 6 full left. And now we have herbology and mineralogy. Can now appraise things. And I have 1 point left. I don't want to put too much into anything yet, and I will show why later. Whoops, I still want to... Doop, doop. I think Rena is now better at that than Claude is. Oh no, they're both level 1. Well, let's see if Rena can do it.
Goes. What? Here goes. What? You're kidding me.
Okay, Claude, you get the last
We can
spectacles.
handle this.
No, none of them could do it. The other 2 guys just mostly explain stuff to you. Here's a weapon shop. Just broadsword, which is the intended upgrade, but, wait, the chat isn't appearing? It says it's here. Okay, I will sort that out really quick. Yeah, the broadsword's the intended upgrade. Venomous stingers are, once again, not something anyone can use. Get a rod, can't use that either. Feather helmet, we have that. Padded helmet's better, but we're out of money. Padded armor is not very helpful. Robes, wooden shields. Which, is, again, it's a shield, it would help, but, you know. We don't have the money for anything. Properties. Wait, what is this? That's not. That's not the right chat box. That's probably why. Why is... Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Restream chats. Do. Should hopefully be working now. I hope. Suppose I should make absolutely sure that the link is what it should be. Yeah, it should be showing up now. Boots, Iron Greaves. You notice nowhere has sold the Sinclair yet. It is a weapon that you can only really find. Down here is the item shop. The rare trinket. You can buy regular item shop stuff. I'm actually gonna sell some things, because you don't want to hang on to old armor. Old armor is kind of garbage. There's really no point of hanging on to it. Same with the ugly accessory. There's no point hanging on to it. Right, it sells for 5. Old weapons, though, it's nice to hang on to. I don't think chat is showing up. Why is it not showing up? That's the restaurant. It should be showing up. It's literally on the top of the pile and set up right now. There's just a dude. So deal with threats. Like Sorcery Globe is to not go anywhere near him. I mean, that sounds pretty counterproductive, buddy. Like I said, it is the top layer. It should be showing up. It's the Cross Cathedral. There's nothing in there for the time being. Yeah, that should be working. But it's not. Chat just doesn't want to appear. There's nothing I can do about it right now, I guess. I'm gonna need to actually probably do some Google searching to see what's wrong and why it's not working.
This is the front desk for the audience chamber.
And it is.
This is the place.
That it is.
I'll write our names in for you.
Ah, I see you're here on behalf of Mayor Regis of Alia.
I do not have a chat box widget installed. This is literally a browser source.
Yes,
It's
sir.
copy the link,
I'd like to have an
punch it
audience
in.
as soon as possible, if I may.
Very well. If you could kindly wait until I make the arrangements.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome to look around the castle until the time comes.
That would be great. Thank you.
You're free to look around the castle and steal stuff. Yeah, that doesn't probably sound suspicious to go, we're in! You know, for an audience with the king. You know, supposed to know what to shop for if they can't decide on the menu. Should I cook today? Oh, food. Food's a pretty good idea. Here we get a leather helmet. And a wooden shield. I kind of wasted some money buying that other leather helmet. Or did I? I don't really feel like installing widgets. So it's really large, so there's a lot of cleaning to do. Here, older maid. Oh my goodness, your boyfriend looks a lot like our prince. What's that? He's not your boyfriend. Wait, I want to go this way. Oh, yeah. I don't want to go there yet. What you need to do is talk to one of these guards to actually get your audience, but I don't want to do that yet. There's more stuff to steal. Cross Castle, please enjoy your stay here. Man, it's remarkable being able to just walk right up to a princess like that. As Prince, you know, he's not here. I'm gonna steal his stuff. 500 full, it's mine now. It's my full now. I mean, that should kind of go without saying. The one that had me divulging my package size.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Just remember to be careful.
Pardon me.
It is an honor, Your Majesty.
Ah, it's you, Reina. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I can hardly recognize you. You've grown to be even more beautiful than what I've heard from Regis.
I'm glad to see you in good spirits, sire.
Hey, he's in such good
There's no
spirits.
need for formalities, Reina. What can
He
I
doesn't
do?
sound like he looks. He looks like he should sound a lot older, but he doesn't.
Yes, sire. We have
'Cause
begun
voice
to conduct
actors.
an investigation into the sorcery globe. As part of that, we were wondering if Your Majesty could give us whatever information on the globe and its properties that you currently possess.
It also just occurred to me, I'm wearing a white shirt again today. I feel I should note, I have a lot of white shirts. Like, a lot of white shirts. I should probably vary up my
Anyone
shirts a bit
conducting this
more.
investigation?
Yes, sire, and we are treating the job with as much resolve and determination as it deserves.
Determination!
Well, if that be the case, then it wouldn't do to hold anything back from you.
Cataclysms.
I don't need to remind you of all the earthquakes and volcanic eruptions that have occurred worldwide lately. However, the exact cause of this activity
Yawning.
remains a total mystery even to us.
Have you given any thought to the idea that
There's
the
this
sorcery
random
globe is
lady
behind
over
all
there.
this?
Well, without some kind of evidence to back up that theory, it is difficult to be 100% sure about anything.
Current state of El Kingdom.
People and monsters are fighting a pitched struggle in El Kingdom territory at present. Unfortunately, few details have been given.
I couldn't tell you, AI. It's not my fetish.
Incurred as a result.
Are there any ships right now that can take us to El?
There are, but they have been strictly regulated. Wild rumors have a way of spreading quickly during wartime, needless to say.
The nature of the
I'm
sorcery
afraid we know
globe.
very little about the machinations of the sorcery globe ourselves. Or rather, it would be more accurate to say we know nothing at all.
You know
Have you
nothing.
sent a team to investigate it?
I have, but unfortunately, any hope for their return seems to have perished at this point. To sum up the current situation, despite all our best efforts, we have failed to obtain even a trace of information about the sorcery globe.
I see.
That's why we've decided to enlist the help of any willing adventurers in the area.
That explains all of the adventurers we saw in town.
I hardly need to remind you, Reina, that your investigation into the sorcery globe is an extremely dangerous endeavor. If it were up to me, I would sincerely suggest that you call off this investigation immediately.
I mean, that would probably be a good idea,
Don't worry,
but, you
I'll be
know.
all right. I have Mr. Kenny on my side here.
Oh, so you have that much faith in his strength. In any case, it looks like you could do with some better equipment.
Do you mean better equipment? Aside from weaponry for Rena, we're kind of equipped as well as we could be. In a lot of ways. And we've kind of already robbed your armory.
Here, His Majesty has granted you a travel permit, along with a small parting gift.
$600 full. And the travel permit. We almost took as much money out of his son's room as he just gave us. And that's supposed to buy us better equipment. How?
Please, take it. It's a perfectly fitting payment for helping us root out the cause of this cataclysm.
I don't think it is.
Thank you
Add a
so
couple more
much,
zeros to that. We still have skills to buy.
If you're traveling to the El Kingdom, the interim transport ship departing from Kurik would be best.
Thank you for your generous support, Your
Right,
Majesty.
correct. Okay. That town was originally called Click. I can't think of it as anything other than Click. Oh, the lady wandered off.
I hardly even opened my mouth.
It's not just you. Even I felt like I had butterflies in my stomach.
And now we leave the castle, for we have nothing else to do here for the time being. The time being is a very fickle being. Wonder what's going on over there. Oh hey, it's that lady again. Oh hey, it's Alan, but purple and
What is the meaning of this?
well, I think that's
believe
grass
I've
colored.
enjoyed this fair and square.
What the hell are you talking about, lady? You practically stole it from me!
Stole? Exactly when did I partake in something anywhere even close to stealing?
Enough of your crap! Hand it over or you're dead!
What's with that guy?
Reina?
Can I help you?
Who the hell's this little brat?
Is that how you should treat a lady? I don't think so.
Rena is triggered.
What was that?
You really need to learn to be more gentle when talking to others.
Hello again, Anissa.
What? Don't you lecture me about my damn manners, kid!
How pathetic. The only time you can act tough is when you're against someone weaker than yourself.
It's cool.
What? I'll kill you, you little...
Ah, this doesn't look good. Yeah, that seems about right.
If you want to pick a fight, you'd best choose your opponents more carefully. Not that I'm particularly enthralled with getting in a fight over something I didn't do.
You're gonna pay for this!
Yeah, I'm with Anissa on that one, AI.
Hopefully that taught him something.
And everyone just goes back to what they were doing as if nothing happened.
I was quite surprised, really, to see someone like you step in.
Well, it was pretty obvious that he was in the wrong. But I was much more impressed by what you did. You must be really strong.
Oh, hardly. Hardly.
Oh, no need to thank me.
Claude, you did nothing! What do you need thanked for?
By the way, are you the couple who had an audience with the king earlier?
How did you know that?
I just happened to be on a tour of the castle at the time, and I overheard some guards gossiping about two people who got special permission to jump ahead in the king's schedule.
But how did you know that was us?
I wondered what made that pair so special, so I sneaked into the throne room to find out for myself.
That's, pretty impressive.
I have some information that I believe you will appreciate.
But do you really now, mystery lady?
Without going into too many details, I just happened to get my hands on this map from an auction that I attended not long ago. Supposedly, this map shows the way to an ancient treasure hidden inside a certain cave. Would you be interested in joining me as I explore the cave?
I don't think we have the time for a treasure hunting expedition right now.
Oh,
I mean, we might have time for
are
one.
you sure? You might uncover a hint or two related to your own goal. Well, would you like to come along?
I mean, we may as well. Got nothing to lose.
Sounds like fun. Let's take the offer.
Ah, I knew you'd come around. My name is Celine Jules. I'm a treasure hunting enthusiast.
Oh hey, we robbed your house earlier. Rena's kind of wearing your robes. I hope that's fine.
Now then, let me show you the map one more time.
Yeah, it's probably best not to talk about that kind of stuff, AI.
See this?
This game is T for T rated, not AO rated.
East of Cross.
If it was AO rated, I wouldn't be able to play it on YouTube or Twitch, so, you know.
Everyone knows that place.
Indeed, it's the very one.
I would have thought that anything worth excavating in there was long gone by now.
I'm yawning so much.
Well, supposedly, this map just recently came to light for the first time.
Wow.
Right. Let's make sure we have all the equipment we need before we depart.
I could get used to having you two around.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
It's fine, Claude.
Did you say something?
No, I didn't. Let's get going.
Treasure map acquired. I know nothing about the that dating sim. Egg rolls are so good. Okay, now we have Celine, who is another mage. She is a combat mage. Purely combat mage. She starts with Firebolt, which is garbage, Thunderbolt, which is not bad, and Windblade, which is garbage. These do deal elemental damage, though. And you can set spells to buttons. I'm just gonna put Thunderbolt on L and... What are the enemies weak to up ahead? Firebolt. Now, I want to move Celine to the 3rd slot, I think. Yes, okay. I'm actually going to put Claude in this slot. There we go. Now, we could go and buy stuff for Celine, but we don't really need to. Because we have this leather armor still. She can't equip any shields even if we had one. We still have the leather helmet. She has pin heels, which literally raise her attack. And she has a rod. I mean, we could get her a better rod, but she starts with a ruby earring and a prism ring. I'm gonna take this prism ring from her and give her, I don't know, the ring of sadness. Because she doesn't need attack. And that'll make up for her defense being lower. And she may as well just keep the ruby earring. Actually, no, I'll give her the gold. Yeah, I'll give her the gold. And you know what? I'll use Celine myself for a little while. I just have a bunch of recipe books around for just generic reasons of my mother has a bunch of recipe books. I tend to just use the internet for recipes. And then, you know, take the basic recipe and then make it up as I go from there.
Just some random minions.
Oh, it's these guys again.
Here's Thunderbolts. That is why it is useful. It actually just hits a target, which is very handy. Oh hey, more spectacles. And here is Cross Cave, which is why I didn't come in here earlier. Because we have to come in here right now. Why would you eat soap? That doesn't sound very productive. I mean, I've had soap in my mouth before, and it does not taste good.
The enemy, is it?
We can win this.
These guys are weak to fire, so Firebolt! And here's why it's useless. It has travel time. It'll never get to the enemies before Claude kills it. Over here's some items. Some blackberries, some iron.
Behind us!
They're behind us!
There's really no point doing anything other than just letting Claude do his thing. Like, legitimately, Claude can handle everything with that sword. It is, well, you're not intended to have it yet, so...
Here they come.
Seems like a fight is in order.
You know what, let's see if I can actually hit something with Firebolt. And manually target that other one. Okay, no, they're resistant to fire. Okay.
They were just way too weak.
That's not bad to swallow soap. It has been way too long since I played TF2. I just haven't got around to putting it on my laptop yet. We get an Artemis Leaf.
We got enemies.
Be careful.
Oh hey, it's a little gooey dude. Yeah, I don't know the names of any of these enemies. That's an Armored Knight. That's a slime. Or, you know, gooey dude. I remember it, they're weak to wind. Or not.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Hey, Claude leveled up. Rena leveled up. I didn't even pay attention to what that chest was. I think it was spectacles.
Oh no! Oh no!
An ambush! Gooey dudes! Get 'em, Claude! I said get 'em! Get 'em! Rena?
Thanks.
I'll just leave Celine to do her own thing. Whoops. I wanted to kill Claude. Welp! Also, those bars beneath the HP and MP, they determine how long you have to wait to cast another spell. There's an antidote. We don't really need it. We have Rena. Here's some lavender. There's mystery mineral. I'm not being too picky on grabbing everything. There are a lot of items in here. Most of them are pretty meh. Okay, these guys are weak to wind. But travel time. That is the best way to find elemental weaknesses, is to have Celine in your party. She will let you know of the elemental weaknesses. I think this way, yeah. I forgot to switch a leader back to Rena. Also, much like with combat skills, the more you use spells, the better they get. But with stuff like heal, Rena has to actually be healing for it to, you know, do anything. Oh, I thought those were weak to wind. Right, I already confirmed they weren't. That's a mystery item.
Be careful.
There's
I
no
still
way
forgot to
around
switch
it, I
leader
guess.
back to Rena.
Take this. That's one for us. Weak.
I'm gonna do that right now before I forget to do it again. I think I went furthest. Ah, a raid!
You ready for this?
Seems like a fight is in order.
Hello, Ryan. Thank you for the raid, Caleb. My notification system does not appear to be working either. Claude, learn Meteor Palm. I'll give him Meteor Palm to show what that does. If I remember right, it's also pretty garbage. Yes, I have a face cam. I had one yesterday too. It's because my desktop is dead, so I'm using my laptop, which has a webcam on it. So I figured I'd use that.
The enemy, is it?
You ready for this?
Meteor Palm!
Yeah, literally right there, Claude just showed why Meteor Palm is useless.
Well, I'd say it's 10 out of 10.
It dealt literally as much damage as him just using his basic attack. At a tad bit more range. There's a lavender. I was gonna play Splatoon today, but I decided I would change things up a bit.
I hope.
Hey, it's some mandrakes. Man, I can't wait to get Rena to level 10. And Celine as well. But Celine's gonna be out of MP by the time she reaches level 10. I should probably change her things so she stops using her magic. Alright, I forgot Celine got that at level 9. She now has laser beams! Which is a screen-wide attack for 10 MP. If I go back to using her, I'll want that there. And Rena learned, I suppose I should show it, Deep Mist, which lowers the hit rate of all enemies on screen if it actually works. A lot of the spells like that are not worth using. Right, I also forgot, there's a thing you can do. If I were to come in here to spell usage, if you press square, the AI will no longer use Fireball. You'll now no longer use Thunderbolt. You'll now no longer use Windblade. If you turn everything off, it'll use everything as if it's on. But, like this, Celine should now only be able to use laser beams.
Meteor! Pull!
This was called Ray in the original version.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Ooh woo. And oh whoa. Shiny rock. Make a wrong turn somewhere? So I guess that's all there is. Weird rock formation. That is glowing, by the way. That says there's supposed to be a treasure room up ahead. Maybe the map's fake? It might be. Irina. You can use healing spells, right? How do those work? They just kind of work. Healing symbols in the field of symbology, you know? Didn't know. This map's expensive. And maybe you should just read the fine print of the map. Yeah, why don't we do what it says? Why didn't you just read the fine print, Celine? Dot, dot, dot. And now the passage is open! Passageway! We did it! Now, this is a point where on any difficulty, you want to save here. You just want to save. There's really no way about it. You just save. There is a way of avoiding the boss in the coming room. I should check food. I think I might have some food. I have slimy gelatin. It restores MP. That is what I need. MP. I don't need MP on Claude. Alright, Caleb, have a good night. I may as well just use Rena to heal Claude. I should have did this before saving. Also, I'm gonna take Meteor Palm away from Claude, so he stops using it. And save again. Well, that worked. But I can't see that because I'm on the wrong thing. Because that isn't showing up, but the sound played. Thank you for following, Caleb. At least the sound still played. I don't do names well, so.
Seems like a fight is in order.
Be careful.
Let's switch to Celine. Oh, damn it. I was trying to save your MP, Celine! Alright, Rand. Have a good night.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Okay, green barrel. The Walls of Soul. This is... yeah. This is the one you want to avoid if you want to avoid the optional boss fight. That is kind of hard. Demon butts! Well, gargoyle butts. Just in your face! They weren't there before.
This looks difficult.
This looks a little rough.
These are kind of late game enemies. It might not be so hard with the saber. Well, the Sinclair. And, well, Celine. Oh no. No, 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 no. Thank you, Celine. Get down here. Get down here. Okay, that went a lot better than it normally does. Thinking I also usually don't go and grab the Sinclair, so that's probably why. I'm normally doing that with a broadsword. Here's an ancient text. That is the only essential treasure chest here.
Bingo. Here it is.
Yes, there it is.
This is it?
What the heck is
It
that?
is. It's a book, Claude. I know you're from the future, but, you know.
Text. I wonder what it says.
How
Keck
sad.
is
Beyond
basically
my
LOL.
self-reliability. I guess we have no choice but to take this back to my home and consult with the elder.
Well, that or find a linguist. Otherwise, we've hit a dead end.
Very true.
And here's 700 full. This is a nice place to just get a lot of full. I don't really need to save again.
The enemy, is it?
We better be careful.
Go, Claude! You know what? I'm just gonna get more usages out of heal.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Those soldier dudes have like 180-ish health. So one laser beams and then one basic attack from Claude is more than enough to kill them. It just takes a fair bit of Celine's MP.
Seems like a fight is in order.
Yeah, heal up Celine.
Thanks.
I think these also have about 180.
Well,
I like it. I just haven't played it for a while. I want to play it, but I just haven't got around to it. I was thinking of doing it tonight, but I decided not to, and I went the wrong way.
We got enemies.
We can win this. I hope.
And now Celine shall stand around doing nothing, because she only has 7 MP left.
They were just way too weak. Whoa.
Though she does gain 1 MP after every battle.
There's no way around it, I guess.
We better be careful.
Go, Claude! Yeah, you go, buddy. Alright, I forgot Guts also impacted, dealing damage.
Here they come.
What kind of a question is that, AI?
How about this? How about... Ow!
I don't know who that is,
That was
Anissa.
one for us.
We got enemies.
Seems like a fight is in order. Laser beam!
I was assuming it was, you know...
That
They
was
were just
easier than
way
I
too
thought.
weak.
Yeah, I think you did, AI.
You two have been a lot of help to me, so let me thank you both.
Oh, not at all. Our little expedition didn't turn up anything on the sorcery globe, though.
This is new. So it was the sorcery globe that you two have been fussing about.
Well, yes. That's why we were thinking about traveling to the El Kingdom.
Why don't you come with us, Celine?
How about joining us, Celine?
Reina?
I mean, having you and your symbology on our side, I figured that could really help us out.
Both are equal in coolness, AI.
I could certainly give it some thought.
Really?
Certainly. But I wonder if this is really what you want.
Sure, come with us, Celine.
Of course. We'd love to have you along.
I mean,
Well,
you're
in that
you're not gonna
case,
get
I
much
think I will
use
take you
and then
up
get
on
shoved
that.
into the back of the party, but
Wonderful. Aren't you glad, Claude?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, how about we return to our original plan then? We'll need to head to Kurik.
Celine has finally joined the party, technically. Wonky screen transition. Now, instead of Kurik/click, I think I think we want to go do a private action in the port town over this way.
We got enemies.
We can win this.
It's been a hot minute since the last time I played. And yeah, if you don't want Celine in your party, before you go to leave, take all of her equipment from her. That way you don't lose out on any equipment.
Easier than I thought.
Because if she has anything still equipped when you tell her no, it is gone for good. You do not get it back. I'm just glad that Restream is actually still carrying the chat back and forth. I mean, it's not showing up on screen, but, you know, it's being carried back and forth. No. Wait, does it have to not be a private action? Well, we wanted to come back here anyway. Go stop them! I forgot this would happen. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up. Same as Yule. But I'm not sticking around in town. There's more you can do if you head up to the mansion now. But that was not what I was going for. I've either already missed what I was trying to do, which I really don't think I did. Because I don't think you can do what I was trying to do before now. Or I just need... Yeah. No, I remember how this works. Okay.
Oops,
Wait, there was still something I needed in the town.
Handle this.
There's skills there I can buy. Claude's such a big boy now. He can kill these in one hit. Pretty sure Celine could also kill them in one hit with laser beams. / Ray. I might end up just calling it Ray. Because like I said, that's what it was originally called, and that's what I know it by. Nah. Yes, Claude. Yes, we're going to Kirk. I don't care. We're after skills. You didn't throw all this much of a fuss when we were just heading across. I'm also getting really tired, so if I'm blinking a lot, that's why. If I get really tired, my vision goes blurry. My vision's blurry all the time, but blurrier. Sense 2. I think that's everything we can get from here, because we already have knowledge. We just bought sense. I already have that. I should already have this. Okay. Now... No. Bleh, voice crack. Okay, that is an important thing. Same with crafting. Technology, mineralogy, fairyology. Don't have enough of that. Mineralogy's easy. I'll grab a couple herbology. Customization is the thing I was alluding to earlier. It basically allows you to take a weapon and the material, mix them all together, and make a new weapon. Sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't do anything at all. Now I have alchemy, which allows me to attempt to turn iron into one of these things. Let's go for silver.
Oh no!
And it failed. I don't know. Should you AI? I don't know good streaming times for during the day. Also, I apologize for missing your stream. That was today. I was asleep. I did poke at the VOD, though. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I clicked through it. Counts for something, right? Actually, looking at the time, I might end the stream off in like 5 minutes. So, I want to head back to the castle town. Because there were skills there I can buy too. I know I'd normally stream for longer, but I am really tired, so. And it's been almost 3 hours. As I've been going for 2 hours and 55 minutes so far. Well, almost 2 hours 56 minutes. I really want to get back to doing, like, 6-hour streams. Yeah, I can tell AI, especially where you draw better than I do, so...
That was easier than I thought.
Oh yeah, necklace. That is another accessory that I think actually does something decent. I honestly forget. Won't avoid. Never mind. It's garbage. I like the music in this town. Oh, we already have 10 technical one? Right, it was these two I didn't have. Well, I didn't have that one. There we go, determination. That's what I was looking for. Lowers the SP cost for everything else. It is something you just want to get maxed as soon as possible. It lets you get things a lot faster than normal. I think I might have already had that there and I just scrolled right past it. But I think I'm going to end the stream off here. So with that, I would like to inform anyone that's new here that there is a Discord should you wish to join it. It's down below in the description, whatnot. Yeah, but everyone's like that AI, so... Literally every artist is like that. You see the mistakes, I can almost guarantee you a lot of people don't see them. Yeah, I'm ending the stream. I am super tired. I will be back streaming tomorrow, though, at around 11 PM Atlantic time. It will probably be Splatoon 2. And yeah, with that said, thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for Splatoon 2. And I will be coming back to Star Ocean. It's probably, well, it won't be tomorrow. It'll probably be the day after tomorrow. Yeah, see you all then.